wanted to fracture a woman from the moment she was born until the moment she died, this is exactly how I'd do it. First, I'd make her doubt her own body. From the very beginning, I'd tell her she's too much or not enough, too loud, too quiet, too big, too small. I'd disconnect her from the rhythm of her womb before she ever bleeds. Make her ashamed of her cycle. Teach her that pain is normal, that intuition is drama, that sensitivity is weakness. I'd divide her from her mother, not always through conflict, sometimes through silence. I'd make sure her mother carries unspoken trauma, passed through tone and tension, not words. So the daughter grows up decoding emotions instead of expressing them. Now she learns love means scanning, fixing, pleasing. I'd glamorize beauty and weaponize comparison. Flood her with images of perfection she'll never reach, because I'll keep changing the standard. I'd make her chase external validation while starving her internal knowing. Now she's too busy hating her reflection to notice she was born as art. I'd fracture her friendships early, whisper insecurity into the space between girls. Make them compete for attention, affection, approval. Make trust feel dangerous and betrayal feel inevitable. Now, she grows into a woman who smiles at other women while bracing for impact. I'd confuse her sexuality before she understands consent. Let her experience attention before safety. Let her feel desired before she feels seen. Make her believe her worth lies in her desirability, but shame her for expressing it. Now she's trapped in a loop. Repress it, express it, regret it, repeat. I'd make her serve to feel loved, make her a helper, healer, mothered everyone but herself. Teach her that saying no is selfish, that rest is lazy, that boundaries are rejection. So she gives until she burns out and no one notices. I'd sell her freedom wrapped in mimic feminism. Tell her power means becoming like a man. Hustle, harden, achieve. Suppress the very thing that makes her magic. Her softness, her flow, her intuition, her cyclical wisdom. Convince her to cut off her roots in the name of rising. I'd let her taste love, then take it away. Over and over. So she starts to believe the problem is her. Now she shapeshifts, self-abandons, pleases, performs, just to be chosen. But even when she's chosen, she won't feel safe, because she never got to be known. I'd silence her rage, tell her to be nice, be agreeable, be quiet, so that by the time she realizes what's been done to her, she can't even scream. I'd fill her womb with emotion she was never allowed to express. Generations of grief, guilt, shame. She'll feel the weight, but not the source. She'll think she's broken, when in truth, she's carrying an entire bloodline's unspoken pain. And when she finally starts to wake up, when she begins to remember her power, I'd surround her with spiritual fluff. Soft words, safe rituals, surface healing. Let her feel like she's evolving without ever reclaiming her fire. Because if she truly remembered, if she bled without shame, loved without losing herself, and roared without apology, she'd tear the entire system down just by existing. And that's what I'd fear the most. Not her beauty, not her body, her remembrance.
Whoa.